I.S.U.P.K.
Now, we've been coming out on these street corners since 1969 to give blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians their true identity and nationality according to the Bible. And if you black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, you are the true Israelite according to the Bible. You are the biblical Jew according to the Bible. And being the Lord's chosen people in this day and age, you got a job to do. If you black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, the Lord sent us on the street corner today to tell you your assignment, to tell you what the Lord wants you to do. And we're going to get it out the Bible. Give me Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. It's issues in this world that's plaguing blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And the Lord got the blueprint. The Lord got the means to solve our problems here in America. And it's found in the Bible. We're going to read it for you. If you black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, it's time to come together. Blacks and Hispanics are the same people. They are the same people with different tribes. If you're a black man, guess what? You gotta love another Hispanic. If you're a Hispanic man, guess what? You gotta love another black person, because you are biblically the Israelites according to the Bible, and you are brothers. You got that for me? Read.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
The Bible is talking to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. The Lord in heaven said that we got to gather ourselves together, O nation not desired. Now that's a clue into the context of who the Bible is speaking to. It's speaking to a group of people that's not desired in America. Who are the people that's not desired in America? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We are the people that fill up the ghettos. We are the people that fill up the barrios. We are the people that fill up the reservations. The Bible said if you are the nation that's not desired, guess what? You're going to have to come together. Read that again.
Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
If you're a black man, guess what? Your Hispanic brothers, they catching hell right now from Donald Trump. And the Bible said that you got to gather yourself together and come to the aid of your brother. Donald Trump and the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's right. And it's the agenda of the American government to break up the Hispanic home. That's why just last week, over 680 Hispanics down in Mississippi, they had a raid at a food processing plant, and they deported over 680 Mexicans from their land. The Hispanics in America, this is their homeland. The white man don't have no claim to this land. This is their land. Read that. Give me the book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 20. If you're a black man, you got to come to the aid of your brother. The Lord declared it in the Bible. That's what the Lord wants you to do. The Lord don't want you to sit by idly and watch your brothers get destroyed in here in America. Donald Trump has a clear agenda, and it's to break up the family structure that the Hispanics got. The Mexican, Puerto Rican, the Hispanics, they got a strong family structure. And it's the goal of Donald Trump, white supremacy, and make America great again, to break that up. And if you're a black man, you got to come to the aid of your brother. By coming to the aid of your brother, you actually helping yourself. When blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians come together, we will be an unstoppable force, as prophesied in the Bible. You never got this information. You don't know that the Hispanic man is your brother because your Christian pastor is a liar. Your Christian pastor will not teach you what's in the Bible. But when you go on these scriptures, it'll tell you that if you're black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, guess what? You brothers by blood.
Right.
Give it up for the Lord, man. Go ahead and read that.
Oh my God, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 20. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
The Bible said that he had put forth his hands with people that be at peace with him. Who is the he is talking about? It's talking about the white nation. The white nation have been at war with people that been at peace with them. Who's that talking about? Who been at peace with the white man here in America? The Hispanics. The Hispanics work these jobs and get paid less than minimum wage. The Hispanics love this goddamn country. And what do you get treated as? Like dirt. Like a second-class citizen. You get deported when you work from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And the Bible said that he is at war with people that been at peace with him. Read that part again.
Oh my God. He that put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him, he hath broken his covenant.
He had did what?
He hath broken his covenant.
Every last agreement that the white man has made, he broke that covenant. He broke the covenant with the Native American Indians. He signed over 150 peace treaties. How many did he keep? Not one. If you can't find a Native American Indian on this street today, but we got one right here in the I.S.U.P.K. This is their homeland. This is the Native American Indians' land, but you cannot find none walking up and down these streets. You know why? Read that part again.
Oh my God. He hath broken his covenant.
He did what?
He hath broken his covenant.
Those 150 peace treaties that the white man signed, he did what?
He had broken his covenant.
He broke his promises with all the inhabitants of this land. He broke his promise with the Native American Indians. He broke his promise with the black man. He promised us 40 acres and a mule. What happened? Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
Hell no, the white man's the devil that the Bible speaks of. And the word devil means deceiver. I'm not talking about some red man with a pitchfork and horn. I'm talking about a nation of people that tell lies. The white man is the biggest liar on the face of the earth. Everybody around the world knows it. Why do you think China is gearing up for war? Why do you think Russia is gearing up for war? North Korea is gearing up for war. Everybody on earth is gearing up for war except for who? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Because we are destroyed in this land. Give me Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. We are so destroyed in this land that we don't know who our enemies is. We've been beaten down so bad by 400 years of slavery and oppression that we don't know who our enemies are in this land. If you're a black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian man, the white man is your natural born enemy. And it's all throughout the Bible. Hold that. Give me Ezekiel 35 and 20. Let me get that. All throughout history, the white man has hunted our steps. The white man has been the chief mischief for all. He's been a chief offer for all mischief that's been done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. The reason why you walking up and down the street right now, strung out on drugs, is because the CIA put crack cocaine in your communities in the 80s.
That's right.
The reason why you can't get a job, you can't afford to pay your rent, you living from check to check, is because the white man has you in oppression. And he has no plans to let you out. When you at the bottom of society, guess what happened for white people? They at the top of society. In order for white people to be on top of society, guess what? You got to be at the bottom. You got to work at Burger King. You got to work at 7-Eleven. You got to work at Domino's. You got to work in these warehouses and factories. You got to be the slave for America. Just because they let the shackles off your feet don't mean you ain't a slave here in 2019. That is a fairy tale. Martin Luther King is a coon. Martin Luther King is a traitor for black people. He got us thinking that we are equal in this land. Look up and down the street right now and ask yourself, are you equal? Hell no. We don't get no peace in this land. Read that when you got it. Give me 5. Ezekiel 35 and 5.
Oh my God. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Now, what does the word perpetual mean? The word perpetual means everlasting. Read that again.
Oh my God. Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Who is it speaking about? It's speaking about the devil. Who is the devil? The nation of people that tells lies. Who are the nation of people that tells lies? The white man. The white man lied on the Bible and said that Christ was white. The white man lied on the Bible and said the Jews are white. The white man lied on history and said everybody that's great in history is a white man.
That's right.
You leave it up to the white man, he's the last samurai. He's the last Mohican. He's everybody in history. He's the Egyptian. He's the Pharaoh. He's Jesus Christ. The white man told so many lies on history. That's why the Bible calls him the devil. Read that again.
God. Ezekiel 35 verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
He did what?
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Now we know the children of Israel are you Negroes walking up and down this street right now. You are the children of Israel. Read that part again.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Since you came here on cargo slave ships in the 1700s, who have shed your blood in this land? When you turn on your social media, who's killing your sons and daughters in the street? The CPD. Who got the badge and gun? The white man. Ever since you came in this land, the white man has shed your blood. Read that part again.
God. And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
By the force of the what?
By the force of the sword.
Now what's the modern day sword? The gun. The white man has been gunning you down for over 1,000 years. That's pre colonization. That's before we even came in America. We've been at war with the white man. We've been at war with the white man since the time of the Romans. Since Christ was walking up and down this earth, he was at war with the white man. I know y'all Christians out here. Who was the Romans? Who was the Romans? The white man. Who killed Christ? The Romans. The black people been at war with white people for over 1,000 years. For more than that. Drop that. Give me the book of Romans chapter 9 and verse 13. If you black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, guess what? You're going to have to combat white supremacy. And the only way to combat white supremacy is to come back to your God. And how do you come back to your God? Guess what you got to do? You gotta stop smoking weed. You gotta stop having sex with whores. You gotta stop being a homosexual. You gotta stop eating shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. Everything that's contrary to the Bible, guess what? You're gonna have to stop doing it. And when you do that, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna have a nation of people that have a code of morality. And once you have a code of morality, guess what? The Lord is gonna fight your battles. You ain't gonna have to worry about nothing no more. Once you come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, the Lord is gonna fight the white man for you. That's why the white man put drugs in your community. Because he knew if you become a drug addict, the Lord will not deal with you. He knew if you were asleep with another man's wife, the Lord won't deal with you. That's why when you turn on the radio all day long, what do you hear? You hear rap music talking about sleeping with another man's wife. Who owns the record companies? The so-called, the fake Jewish man. The white man who's the devil that the Bible speaks of. Everything that's wrong with you in this land, the root cause is, guess what? The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. And it's about time that we come to that realization. It's about time that we face reality. That we are not free in this land. We got a perpetual enemy in this land. And that's the white man. And the only way to come back and be on top, if you're a black man, don't you want your own land? If you're a Hispanic, don't you want your own land? Don't you want your own government? Don't you want your laws to rule the land? Or do you want to follow the white man to the day that you die? When you have sons and they have sons, they're going to be in this society too. They're going to live through the same oppression and hell that you've been through. If you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for your unborn seed. Do it for your children. What you got for me? Go ahead and read that.
Oh my God. This is the book of Romans chapter 9 verse 13. As it is written.
As it is written, meaning it's written in the Old Testament also. Keep going.
Jacob have I loved.
The Bible said what?
Jacob have I loved.
Guess who's Jacob? Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Jacob is your forefather. If you go back in history and go down your lineage, Jacob is the forefather of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's your great-grandfather. So this is speaking about you. The Bible just said that Jacob, or blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, have I loved. The Lord have loved you, black man. The Lord have loved you, Hispanic and Native American Indian. You know how you know the Lord loves you? Everything that you do, you are the best at it. Right. If you black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian.
Hey, listen, and I know when y'all hear us say, you know, you got to get off drugs and clean yourself up. I know you hear us say that, and in your mind you say, well, when y'all leave, it's still gonna be drugs out here. I know y'all say that, but the only reason it's still gonna be drugs out here is because you're not giving my officers enough work. We got drug programs, man. Rehabilitate yourself the right way, and then with that we can clean up Chicago. Once you realize that drugs is over here just because we over here, we can still be over here, but we got to seek help, man. Don't be too proud to come and seek help. Give these officers some goddamn work. They willing to do it. They willing to do it. Teach the topic, man. It's a lot. I just want to say that.
Hey, get that powerful captain in hand. What he was bringing out was absolute truth. Now, if you tired of seeing that in your neighborhood, guess what you got to do? You got to come back to the Lord. Once you come back to the Lord will defend you from the CPD. The Lord will defend you from white supremacy. The Lord will defend you from Make America Great Again. But you know why this is allowed to happen? Because you turned your back on the Lord. And guess what the Lord did? He turned your back on you. You got to come back to the Lord. You got to do it now. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't say I'm going to do it later on. You got to do it right now. Tomorrow ain't promised for a black man. You should know that. If you're a black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian, you should know that tomorrow's not promised for you. Because you living under white supremacy. Where you at?
But Esau have I hated.
The Bible said what?
But Esau have I hated.
Read that from the top.
Kawakah, Romans chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
The Bible said that the Lord loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Keep going.
But Esau have I hated.
But Esau have I what?
Have I hated.
Esau is the biblical name for the white race. The Bible just said that Esau have I hated. That's in the scriptures. If you did not know, hate is in the Bible. The Lord ain't all love. You got more than one emotion. And the Lord said we was made in His image. Where you think you get that emotion of jealousy from? Where you think you get that emotion of hatred from? You get it from the Lord, and it's a perfect and just hatred. It's justified to not like the people that shoot you down in the streets. It's justified to hate the people that had you on cargo slave ships and killed over 100 million of your ancestors on the way here. That's a just and rightful thing. That's righteousness in the eyes of the Lord. Keep going.
Verse 14.
Drop that. Give me the book of Joel chapter 2 and verse 20. Real quick. It's all throughout these scriptures that the Lord loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. But guess what? We got to realize that, and we got to come back to it. We cannot be Americanized in this society. It's obvious that the American society was not built for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. This society was built for the white man, and that's who it works for. It don't work for black people. This society do not work for Hispanics. You see, they being deported out of their own homeland. This is not our rest. Read that.
God, this is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 20. But I will remove far from you the northern army. I will drive him. God. Verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
And black man, once you come into the I.S.U.P.K, guess what? You're going to know that you got a Lord in heaven that fights for you. You don't know right now because you're not living a moral and righteous life. You don't know that you got a God in heaven because you smoking weed and getting high. But once you come into the I.S.U.P.K and actually learn the Bible and don't learn Christianity, Christianity is not found in the Bible. You know what's found in Christianity? Loving the white man. That's all it's about. Christianity is about loving your slave master. The Bible is about a revolution for a black man. Jesus Christ was a black revolutionary. That's why he was killed by the Romans. He didn't get killed for giving out hugs and kisses. He got killed because he was going to overthrow the Roman government.